Whee! Let's go! Oh, it's going to be a beautiful day. Don't you just love waking up to madness, to craziness? They did it to me. They gave it to me. And we're going to ride with it. Y'all ready for that? Let's go. Thank you guys so much for joining and jumping in. We're going to have a great stream today. Kingsland's opening up for 960 and 2489. Also 1188 and 846 in there. Speaking of which, I got to correct this title. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff going on, y'all. And then I wake up, and you guys know me, like, my server starts blowing up. New commander drops. He's insane. I literally just put out an Arthur video yesterday saying we're trying to make Arthur work as a combo commander, and we're makeshifting and we're doing stupid stuff with it. I just can't wait till another combo commander comes out. And they gave us the skills on the new combo commander, and this is wild. Like, it's buck wild, y'all. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Where's my deal here? Get this deal here. I am, hold on. I'm going to be okay. And that, the voice you hear there is the lovely Peace. She's going to hang out with me. She is going to hang out with me this morning or today or wherever you might be. We are here for it. So we get to watch KVK. Okay, we get to watch KVK. We get to talk about a new commander. We get to do all the things. Let's see where we're at. Oh, I'm here. I'm here, baby. 100% here. 100 people watching, 27 likes. Boom, there you go. Duke's Fury. She's already on it. Let me share my screen to you. So you got it, Miss Peace. I think I still got these things. Oh, here we go. Let's get her done. Okay, where's my logo? Is my logo good? Put it out here a little bit more. There we go. Let's see. 960 just hanging here. I'm going to guess those are farms. They're not even touching the pass anymore. Had their fun. Now we go. Okay, so we got this. Who do we want? Do we want to be on? Opens in 14 minutes. So do we want to be on the Mercia side today? 2489? Do we want to be on the 960 side? Do we want to be on the 846 side? I guess I could. We could do that. But no, let's just keep it. This is, yeah. Definitely moves too quickly. On past fightings, we could do that. But I think for this, it's a little bit difficult to do. So here's where we're at. This is where we're fighting, just so everybody understands. Okay. You have, let me zoom in enough to get some of these. Okay. So you have 960 up here. Okay. And the way King of All Britain works, each camp pretty much gets a side of Kingsland. Holy geez. You can see what 1188's doing here. And so, absolutely. Hey, real quick, thanks everybody for jumping in already. Duke's Fury, I mentioned you. Freddie, Quiet, Waz, you got to tell me how to say your name, bro. Fred, Optimus Prime, Tony, Samo, Bama, Beast Fit, Godwise. Oh, Godwise, good to see you. And then of course, there's Commander. Hi, Jonathan. Good to see you. 2293 side neutral. Yes, we're Switzerland. Sasuke, good to see you this morning, man. Just absolutely love you guys. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you for hanging with us. Yo! Let's do it. So here's what we got. 960s up here, they're going to go toe-to-toe with 2489. So it's going to be split right here with these guys up here and these guys up here. Same thing down here. 1188 side's going to go hard here. I think they got 16 on their side too. And then 846 is going to go up and hard here. So this should be a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, the hospital. Oh, the hospital emojis. Why not? Yeah, that'll be fun. Mr. Wall, thank you for joining the Spartan membership, buddy. Make sure you've got your YouTube account. Make sure you've got that link to your Discord. That way you can immediately get into our Spartan channel. A lot of fun. You got access to the Ask Chat Anything channel. That's all part of the perks of being in the Spartan membership. And appreciate everybody for the support. Oh, peace. While we were chilling yesterday, I got the 8,000. I got the 8,000 subs. Did you see that? Yeah, but you put up a post and I was like, 8,000 subs? And I went back and looked and I was like, oh, it is 8,000. Oh my gosh, big time. That was a big day for us, guys. That's all us. That's our family. It is our family. It is our community. We are. Oh, or is this what we're going to do? Subutai. I think ZKV or ZKX, good to see you. 2 weeks, you'll hit 10,000. Yeah, that'll be great. Peace is muted on our end. She is not anymore. Oh my gosh. Peace, it's been a long day for me. Or long morning.
You just woke up.
the chat guys can finally hear you for the first time. So
I was asking who does the chat think is going to win? 960 or 2489? Do you think we even need to do a poll? Do we need to do a vote?
I think
I'm very curious.
Yeah, that'll be fine. We can do a poll. Who are we polling for? I tell you what, here's a fun poll. We'll ask we'll just ask who's your favorite kingdom in this KVK. We'll just do it that way.
Oh, well, I want to just know who's your favorite kingdom, not who's going to win.
Yeah, we stay neutral. Okay. Whatever.
Popularity contest now?
Yeah, popularity contest.
Okay. Do we have time to bring up that commander and take a look real quick?
Yes.
Or when's the pass going to open?
No. I'm going to bring it up right now.
I just want you to bring it up real quick and review the skills really quick. I think people are dying to hear your reaction.
Well, my reaction is going to be crazy. Like, it's going to be wild, y'all. So just get ready for it. Let's go over here to this guy. Let me throw away Arthur Pendragon. And let me add... Where is this thing? Is it right here? Is it right here? Right here? Is it right here? I don't know. Let's see here. So I'm going to save it. Save on the desktop. Let's do that. Okay. Do not want to upload it to the community. Okay, so let's pull it up here. We got a nice, neat, and easy. Of course, not everybody can see that, so I will zoom in. Here's our boy. Okay, Subutai. Who was Subutai? By the way, who was this guy? Because I'm a big history buff, right? I want to look at like the different history, how they interact. Subutai. Holy, look at this dude. The unstoppable Mongol. Subutai was a Mongol general and primary military strategist for Genghis Khan. Subutai ultimately directed more than 20 campaigns and won 65 pitched battles. This guy. Let's go. He looks like a dude. So, first reaction. This guy's bad to the bone. That's my first reaction. Second reaction. Let's look at this, shall we? Because we got this. Okay, he's a combo conquering. Where's this at? Do we have it here? He's combo, he's conquering, he's cavalry. CCC. Combo, conquering, cavalry. And he is a Mongol. Keep those likes coming, by the way, guys. Let's get to 100 likes. We'll do some member gifting. And then we'll get to 250. But this guy gives me everything that I want. And so far, as I've reviewed his kit, there's already a couple of really easy matches he's got. Okay, so he's going to launch 3 combo attacks. His rage requirement's 1,000, Thundering Hooves. 3 combo attacks basically means it's the same thing as Arthur. He does 2 at a higher skill damage or a higher combo damage factor of 1,400. But if you do 3 at 1,000, Subutai basically becomes our first 3,000 damage active skill commander. His active skill goes off first time a 3,000 damage active skill goes off. That's all at the same time, by the way. Those are just combo attacks. It's not like one every second. It's not like Sargon or something stupid like that. 3 combo attacks, boom, they're all the same. They all hit right at once. It's red numbers everywhere. It's just blood red everywhere. Crazy. And it's just straight up. There's no other effects to it. There's no other buffs or debuffs to it, okay? What do you think?
5 minutes.
What do you think, Peace?
I'm never very excited about calves, and you know this, so don't put me on the spot. It's not that I don't like calves. I'm just like, meh. I'm an infantry.
Meh.
I actually the little secret is that I actually like archers even more than I like calves. So there you go.
Gross. That's just gross.
It opens in 5 minutes.
Okay. And they'll swarm in a little bit, and then we can watch kind of who gets in there and all that stuff. This commander's cavalry units gain 15% march speed. This commander's leading rally attack, 20% attack, 30% defense. Great. Okay. That's pretty meh nowadays. I guess a 30% defense is good. It's good for calves, so we'll take that. I mean, that's really good. But it's not like 40% or 50% or, crazy amount of stats. It is 50% collectively, which is pretty good. Hold on. I'll get to y'all's questions just in a few. Whenever this commander's troops launches a basic attack while outside of Alliance territory, well, he's a rally commander, so you're going to be outside of territory. It had a 30% chance to launch a combo attack of damage factor 700. That's just an extra red number just to throw up about every 11, 12 seconds. That is a very high uptime. Of course, it's a high uptime when it's not on cooldown. So 30 seconds, it's going to fire off within 3 seconds. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Was that Daring Raid you're reading right now?
Daring Raid, yeah. So, but it does have a 10-second cooldown.
That's not just with rallies. Somebody's asking. I believe that's for anything.
Yeah, no,
any
that's
attack.
anything. Yeah. The only thing you're missing out in field is that right there. 20% attack, 30% defense. That's the only thing you're missing out so far. Where the whip points, let's go. If this commander troop is attacking a city or stronghold, their troops deal 10% more combo damage. Whenever their troop launches a combo attack, it has a 60% chance to gain a 15% bonus to normal damage dealt for 8 seconds. This can stack up to 2 times in its duration. Whenever it gains another stack, it resets the duration. So you're always going to have this stacked up twice, okay? And so with that being said, you're just basically perpetually giving yourself 30% normal damage, which I'd rather have than combo damage, because normal damage is going to kick out counterattack and all that stuff. Between this dude and Attila, like, super prickly. And now crazy damage. So it is wild. This guy's going to break the game. I mean, the meta is set. It's going to break the game. If this commander's troop is attacking a troop on the map, their active skill inflicts the burn effect. Okay, now we're getting into, now they're just trolling us here. Now they're just trolling us. We're getting into Takeda stuff. They gave you this for 2 seconds. Whenever the target is hit with a basic attack, it has a 50% chance to take 20% more normal damage for 1 second. If this commander's troop is attacking a city or stronghold, their active skill inflicts an enhanced version of the burn effect target for 2 seconds. Whenever the target is hit with the basic attack, it has a 100% chance to take 20% more damage for the next 1 second. So it's going to take more normal damage. I mean, so this guy is a white number and combo crazy commander. That's
you just read that really fast. You should just go to the map right now.
Yeah.
Because they're about to take the pass.
So basically, who this guy is,
it says too many spectators on my end, so hopefully you don't get that.
213 spectators?
No, it says too many spectators.
Ooh.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, I think I might have a... I'm streaming to you. I think I might have... Where are we going? I might have some special permissions. I have no idea. Are we doing the pass? What do we got? We got a minute and 40 seconds. We're GG easy. Okay, let's read some of these things that everybody says. Attila rallies are back in full swing. 100%. Like, it's almost like Attila, Takeda, and Arthur, like, all decided to procreate, and this is what came out. Like, this guy and his skills is what came out. Prickly, Cav rally, adding the big damage of combo, like all the things. And
so this is going to be an MG commander then, right?
Yes, he'll be the MG Cav Rally Commander, I think February 18th or 25th or something. That is when he will be back. We got 226 people watching, 77 likes. We get to 100 likes, we'll throw some member gifting on there. We get to 250 likes, which we got a good chance to this morning or today. We will do even more member gifting. Last stream broke a record. So the stream Thursday night, we had 700 likes piece. Like, holy geez, what are we doing?
I like this question. Should a free to play just concentrate on open field? And I would say yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
If
don't go down the garrison and rally path if you're free to play. Just don't do it. You're okay. Your services are best in the field, and that's awesome too.
Absolutely. If I was a free to play player, we're doing some buffing over here. Some
buffing. The buffing has started. So excited.
We call these the fluffing marches. They're going to fluff. And there we go. We're on it.
I just see this guy's spamming his question over and over. Will the new Cav commander not have insane double rally potential with Smite due to his expertise?
His expertise, and that's something we'll look at. Hold on, let me go ahead and just do this.
Do you want me to read that?
Yeah, no, let me just put it up here. I got this deal.
You got it.
I got this deal here that I can do.
Yeah, that deal there.
Yes. Okay, where is this? Okay, how do I do this? I don't even know where this is.
You guys pay attention who's taking the pass first.
Who's getting it first?
Right now, 960 is winning the poll, favorite kingdom in this KVK by 71%.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Pass is taken. Let's go. I'm just trying to shrink this thing up so we can get an idea. And then we can come into it and look at it.
That's okay. We can always come back to it.
So
I want to know if they took the other pass too.
It's 2049. That is a pretty big murder ball going. Imagine Subutai going in that murder ball. I just like that name. I like that name. Subutai Attila. Attila Subutai.
You're saying right. Oh, 2 flags down in that corner.
Oh, we're already touching flags. It's a race to this flag, like a race. This is going to get wild, like right in this area. Look at all these nodes. It's a farmer's dream. But back to that question, if I was a free-to-play player, I would focus on 2 or 3 marches. Oh, my gosh. Look at these. Like, what?
That person didn't.
I would focus.
That would have been a good random port.
It would have been really good. I don't think anybody could random port right here. Look at all these nodes. I hate
Somebody
this.
just got there. He was probably from the other camp, though. That always happens. You get a really good spot by the other camp.
Yeah.
Instead of your own.
So, but I'd get 2 or 3 really good marches, and then I would be farm filler crazy. I would 100% be farm filler crazy. And
you want to zoom out a little bit so we can see?
Yeah, we got this guy's getting there. It's a race to it. It's this guy versus this guy. Like, look how fast. Oh, the 960 guy's getting there. So you got one troop in there.
Get in the flag.
No, they're gonna kill it. No, they're gonna kill it. They got it.
Guess.
The Nevsky gets there. The Nevsky for the win. Oh, good job, 489.
Okay, then she can drop it again.
Probably. Oh, who's this? Look at the fire from heaven, like Mount Carmel type stuff on the SVIP graphics. Okay, here we go. We're gonna meet right here. That's where we're going.
Kingsland's so small.
So little. I mean, they are. Wait a minute. Where did 2049 go?
Maybe they decided.
Oh no, they're down here.
Oh. So we've got 2489 head to head with 960 up in the top. And then what does it look like on the other side, real quick?
They're getting ready to play Ring Around the Rosie on
What mountain?
the mountain. All right, so here's where we go. 1188. This is the merge here. With,
That's a nice fight right there.
Don't you love it when the murder ball gets there and it's just kind of completely discombobulated, like as people are rushing in? You're just like, okay, I guess we're gonna fight.
I mean, a little bit sloppy, right? I would definitely like to see tighter balls than that, for sure.
Chad, yep. I just swap Huo and pair him with Joan. Do you think it's a good move, or should I swap for Arthur instead? Huo, Joan, Arthur. No, 100% go with Arthur instead. Arthur is so much more powerful than any of the Cav commanders. Like, if I had to rate, in the game Madden or in any kind of 1 to 100 rating, overall rating, FIFA soccer, that kind of stuff, I would rate Huo at a 92. I'd rate Joan at maybe a 93. I'd rate Nevsky at a 90, maybe 89. That's how I would rate the Cav commanders. I would rate Arthur 105. Okay, so no matter which commander you have and you want to replace, Arthur is insanely broken and will give you such a massive upgrade. That's what people just don't understand.
Let's go check the other side again.
CC. Uh-oh. The Mountain of Death. Here it is. What? Where did 2049 go? Okay, they're there.
Oh, it'll be really interesting to see how the territory plays out with this mountain between them.
Oh, what a mess. What a freaking mess.
Really nice choke points in there.
What a freaking mess. So we'll talk more about Subutai. There may be some Smite synergies. I'm reading this and peace. There's some things here.
Mm-hmm.
There's some things here.
There's a lot to cook on this one in an artifact KVK as well.
Chadsky, how good is Echelon for Philip? I think it's pretty good. I think that some of these special inscriptions for Echelon are really, really good. They're kind of off the charts.
The hard thing is, I don't know that I really recommend people buying and opening Echelon because it's so niche that you're just not benefiting when you open those what are they called? Boxes. Let's just call them boxes. Because
armament crates?
Armament crates. If you open on Echelon, your pity is just going to be so much worse rather than just opening all up on Wedge. Unless you are a whale. If you're a whale, sure, but if you're not, you don't want to be bouncing around opening armaments in every different armament type. Because then your pity does not increase over time and you you decrease the chances of getting an inscription.
I absolutely love this, and we got 261 people liking it or on the stream. If you like it, throw a thumbs up on here. Also, let me see here. I'm going to put my Discord in the chat as well, so people can join my Discord there. We are having a wonderful time with the Discord. We got to 3,000 members on the Discord, which was huge. And let's see. Let's end this poll. God, why does 960 get all the love? I guess because we got a lot of 960 people in our community. I guess that's why. A lot of 960 people coming to the chat all the time. We know a bunch of them. We got some 2489 guys every now and then that'll jump in, and some 846 guys. Raw Ability jumps in the chat every now and then. So we are trying to be endearing to all. We love all. We're at 96 likes. Let's get that going. Let's get some memberships going. Here we go. Daddy Subby.
You guys got it. Yeah. So the people in the chat are saying just open on wedge, and then if you get some good stuff, eventually you can just switch it into echelon or delta or one of the more specialized inscriptions. That is definitely the way to go. Oh, what is it that you called them? Work etch up.
Work etch up is now a member. So good job for him. Anybody that watched some of our previous streams understands that I completely botched that name. It's War Ketchup. And then he's got War Mustard and War Mayo. Scalper, Dom, Wary, the Happy Rhino, congratulations. Welcome to the Spartan membership. Want to hang out? We're firing off already. You just switch your arch for calves to delta for your Arthur. Ooh. Well, here's the beauty, and this is what I was thinking about, Peace. You know, as you collect these kind of swap stones, if you will, or these, basically the currency to swap, they're going to give us a bundle every month. And when they give us the bundle, oh my gosh, look at error. When they give us the bundle, they are... We can literally swap it however we want. Like, let me just kind of explain something to you. If you're in KVK in February and you're in Zone 5 before the MGE, well, if you're a cavalry garrison or rally and you got the wedge, then you can easily use your wedge, right? Go run, go run whatever. Go run Justinian rallies, go run whatever. You got your wedge, go run Eleanor garrisons. And then the minute this commander comes out, you just switch it. You can just switch back and forth if you got enough stones. Like, you can literally just switch back and forth. And I think that's what people have to understand. Like high end players will probably try to go into KVK with, 60 or 70 or 80 stones. That way they can just switch back and forth from one formation to another. Oh, Prison Mike, thank you so much. Dude, you're showing up big time lately. My guy, I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. With the 5 gifted, Puma, Elias, Blazin, Cool Kids, and Hoppy. Welcome to the Spartan membership. Thank you for the gifted. Oh, Hoppy, there you are. Throw some hype emojis up there, Hoppy, just for that guy.
Just remember to link your Discord to your YouTube so that you guys are in the right chats and you get the right roles in Discord.
We got a little 846 domination right now. Is that where some of the more other fights are? Let's go look at that. Yeah, 846 kind of having a comeback right now, just as a kingdom in general. Oh man, we already got a merge here. Let's go. You see all these. Oh, like I've been in so many KBKs where I see WIB and I'm like, oh man.
Oh, Walski's just gifted you a membership. I think he's fighting right now out there.
Oh my gosh, Walski, let's go. Where you at, bro? Where you at? Give me your chords. Where are you at? How fun is that? Like, if I was going to be in this KVK and I was not going to be in one of the big kingdoms, I would love to be where Walski and what was her name? Lily of War. I would love to be where they are, and because I think they're allied with 846, right? And so they're 846 campmates because you're gonna fight a ton, as much as you want. You just fight and fight and fight. You're gonna fight all the time. You might lose this whole thing, but you're gonna fight, and it's fun.
Yeah, it's such a different mentality. We're in another KVK and lower seeds with the farms and alts, and there's I'm not gonna name names obviously, but there's like a leader in there that's really fixated on like winning and getting a star, and it's such a different mentality when you're somebody who just wants good fights and fun play. Because like to me, that kind of KVK winning will come anyways. But yeah, it's just such a different mentality when you're like, I'm okay with being in a hard losing KVK because it's just fun.
It's fun. It's the best. I'd rather be in a hard losing KVK than having like a 4-hour fight in Kingsland. That's what I'd rather have. 100%. 100%. This is so fun. Look at this. I mean, and now that now it maybe used to be a little bit different over the past 18 months, things have slowly started to change because now that they give Autark fragments and the fact that everybody's pretty much got a couple of hunters, right? And now people are starting to get a couple of flurries, I think, for the Delta. But nobody wants destructive. So there's like nothing to get KVK in the Autark shop. And so with that being said, all of a sudden, winning the KVK isn't just like so crucial and oh my God, you got to do it. And if you don't win, you know, like a player like Baba hadn't won a KVK in like years, like forever, but he's still playing and he's still enjoying himself. So, oh, look at 960 go here. We got the towers out. Get them out. The mountains are the best place for the towers because you can like set these things up like back here. They can't get to them. It's awesome. Wise, you got 2 destructives. I would not have 2 destructives. You know what I'd have? I'd have 1 hunter, and then I'd have one of the. And that's what I did. I got rid of both destructives. Oh, in a heartbeat. It's like 2 free special inscriptions. It was great. Just great. 119 likes. Let's go. Easy, just get the city defense one. 100%. City defense one's kind of broken. Let's look at this thing, though. And let's kind of talk maybe about this. If we're going to have some situations for maybe some smite pairings. You know, we got to read this thing on the... I mean... You're going to get your normal damage to 30%. That's just increased normal damage, okay? And 10% combo damage. The reason why you give normal damage, it gives us some versatility. Now, on the burn effect, if this commander's troops is attacking a city or stronghold, their active skill inflicts an enhanced version of the burn effect on the target for 2 seconds. Whenever the target is hit with a basic attack, it has a 100% chance to take 20% more damage. Okay, so you put Scipio Aemilianus behind this guy, and then you can run the Delta or Arch formation. You're basically going to enhance Scipio Aemilianus 20% more normal damage. So he's already doing 30% more normal damage up here. And as far as the garrison taking 20% more normal damage, that's kind of crazy. So there are definitely some things here. The one thing I do like is that there's not like some kind of buff or debuff like specifically tied to his active skill. The reason why is because it makes him very versatile. He could be a primary or a secondary commander. You just got to look at some of his other buffs and see what happens there. But I mean, there's going to be all kinds of stuff we got to test, like all kinds. Like the fact that he boosts normal damage and gives you normal damage bonus so high, because this is a 2-stack here that's going to make it 30%. Then all of a sudden, you got to remember, normal damage bonus enhances your combo damage. So all this combo stuff over here will be enhanced by normal damage bonuses and by combo damage bonuses, obviously. So it's going to get really, really cool how this thing's going to play out. Really cool. Oop. Looks like 2489 is getting caught in a little bit of a sandwich here. The second skill is not just for a rally. Let me pull it up again here. Let's look at it. When we're talking about the second skill, You get 15% march speed no matter what. That's great. But if you're leading a rally attack, you lose the 50% of stats, 20% attack, 30% defense. That's what you lose. He's such a good damage dealer, though. Hit Arthur with him in the field is going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to do a ton of damage, like a ton. And so, going to be enhancing one another, doing all kinds of stuff. So you've got, oh my gosh. Did that flag, I was getting ready to say, Star just got a god tier teleport. The flag's done. Okay. CPO Emilianus and Subutai, best rally. Is that a question or is that a statement, Fabio? Subutai is not that guy, bro. Are you kidding me? Like, chill whale. Stop just being a chill guy. What are you trying to say? Fourth skill is for rally only as well. I think that has to do with, let's see. Yes. You're going to get the 10% combo damage and then the stack of normal damage. Yeah, he's going to be a rally commander. The way that they worded this is basically all encompassing. Like, so anything after this are basically saying if your commander is attacking a city or stronghold, then you get all this. And so he might specifically just be a rally commander. We can test him in the field and try it out. But he looks like he's going to be a rally commander, and he's going to be a really good one. Like, really good. Subutai Phillip for a rally. I guess you could work on that and see that. YouTube hitting you with so many ads. I just got a balance today. I don't have anything crazy going today. I don't think I ever have. You can join streams of guys, and you can tell if you get different settings for your ads. And you can go light. You can go like really heavy. And so I was on a stream watching it the other day, and I had an ad pop up literally every 3 minutes. I was like, holy jeez, bro. Chill well, you mean for field? Yeah, he might not be that guy. It'll be fun to test. I mean, it's not like Cavs need to throw out another field commander that's just going to crush everything. They've already got a good amount, and then now they've got the god tier commander in Arthur. I mean, just god tier. Attila Subutai are going to be insane. It's definitely going to be high damage, prickly. I mean, it's just. I mean, you put the Huns and the Mongols together, you can do some damage. Yeah, Shane, they're firing them off everywhere. Like, you will watch this ad. You will watch this, pharmaceutical ad. You will watch this Colgate toothbrush ad. You will watch what we tell you. Chad's going to have a field day using the next rally. Yes. The beginning of the stream kind of says it all. I was pretty excited. Bilgit, or whatever his name is, the other streamer, he's really funny. And he's a nice guy. And he was like, oh, I can't wait for Chadsky to freaking react to this. He's going to be so excited. Genghis Khan Prime. I thought we were going to get Kublai Khan. I was a big Kublai Khan fan. Now, if when I first saw that commander, I thought about that. Like, is that Kublai Khan? So Kublai Khan is Genghis Khan's grandson, and he was more of the diplomat. He was more of the the emperor, like the guy that built it all. Where Genghis Khan was more of the warrior that really expanded the territory and took over stuff. What do you think is a better formation, Archer Delta for combo smite normal damage pairs? Bro, I have Mutant Man. You're like Mutant Man. You're asking me questions that are like crazy equation questions. Peanut, good to see you, man. I feel like I'm back in school and Chatsky is lecturing the class. Got that leadership commander, yeah. Is it worth investing in Asher? for a second Archer March, or should I go for Shajar and wait for the next comp? Don't go for Shajar. I think Shajar is underwhelming. I think Asher's really good. Cortex had some thoughts on this on his stream yesterday. He actually thinks Nebu isn't. He thinks Asher and Nebu are like exactly the same, which they kind of are in a lot of ways. Gorgo William Wallace or Gorgo Luce, which field pairing would you use? If you're trying to pick between the two, you always pick Luce. Always. He's broken. 960 is taking on 2489 and 846 now. God, they built fast. Look how small this Kingsland is. Like they're already touching the Zig or Monastery or whatever they call it. Southwell Minster. I guess everybody already got their runes. I mean, look at these things. Just chilling. Okay, so you got 49 here. Where is there a 960 ball down here? Are they fighting 846? I don't think they are. Yeah, 960 is not touching 846 yet. So that is factually not correct, which is okay. You are a history nerd, I see. I am. Oh my gosh, we got all kinds of stuff going on over here. Let's see. So the territory's kind of getting set up. This is very finicky in here with all these different mountains and ridges and things like that. This cut point's going to be a problem. And that's why they're kind of doing the back territory here. So got a lot of this here. Yeah, I guess you're doing it right. I'm not the territory guy. Mama Hop, good to see you. You think Arch is better purely because the difference when combo fire and 5%, then you don't. Yeah. Be something like that. It do be like that. Here's where a lot of the merge is. We got all of our favorite friends here. Frosty chillin'. Who else is here? Tiger. Rolex. There's my buddy Rolex. Peace, you remember him. Goon and Galv. There's Al. Al jumps on the stream every now and then to say hi. This is fun. Super fun. Who else is up here? Who's on this side?
So did you say that they're touching now?
Oh, yeah.
I can't see.
Yeah, we definitely
I gotta drive for 5 to 10. But I'm still here listening.
Sweet.
Okay. And somebody's asking for the Arthur, they're in my DMs asking for the Arthur talent build. So I think we need to post that today. Just the
Sure. Good idea.
Arthur talent. I think you did that on a video the other day or maybe something, or stream. I remember seeing you do it, so.
I've got it. And the main thing.
Post it later today.
Yeah, if you're going to run Arthur primary, you got to try to pull all the rage you can. So you got to go with Undying Fury. You can peel off the impenetrable, I think it is, at the top of the combo tree. You can kind of peel that off. So 138 likes, about 300 people watching. Let's go. We're going to get to 250. Thank you so much, Dukes. Who would you recommend, Luce or Ragnar Prime? You can only pick one. I would recommend Luce. I think Luke is as strong as Ragnar Prime is, and he's really good. He's a part of the meta for infantry, especially with CPO. And a lot of people have, infantry wedge formation stuff. That's your skill damage infantry march. Luce's he's still just overpowering. Like, you have to have him. Like, the 3 have-to commanders right now with Arthur release is Arthur, Luce, and Zuge. Like, you have to have those 3.
That being said, if you're if you're a low spender, or if you're free to play, you might want to pause on that. Like, if you only have 3 marches and you're opening wedge on everything, it's okay probably to skip LC and just really focus your wedge and get it up there. Because just speaking to different people at different parts of If you're new, you're just out of like KVK 3, KVK 4, and you only have one infantry march, and you're only opening wedge, then I don't know if I would do that. That's just my caution to that.
Yes. The more you know. Words of the wise. Well, it looks like 960's cruising here. I just like saying this guy's name. I mean, don't you? Subutai. Look at it. He looks like bad, dude. I mean, like, look at this dude. I mean, let's go. Sharp jawline. Like he's the Chad of the Mongols.
It's funny too because we saw pictures of him the other day and everyone thought it was a fake.
Or no,
funny,
well,
like,
a lot of people thought it was Genghis Prime, right? And it was like, oh my gosh, what are we doing? You don't have to regurgitate the Prime. Like there are more Mongols than Genghis Khan. You know, same thing with the Huns. There are a lot more Huns than just Attila. You can put other ones out there. Would you guys replace Skippy Prime for Philip? Ooh. I don't know, Doomsday. That's a hard question. Subutai is chat. Can you show the skills again? Just hopped on. Yeah, we're gonna watch a little bit of this, Dylan, and then we'll go back and kind of review those skills again. Looks like 960 is kind of overrunning the field here. Probably start getting a couple of swarms. They haven't already. Where's the flag touching? Let's see here. Oh, that's 960s. We're gonna go here. That's one of them. Then what's touching here? I can't even see. Is there another one? Yes, there has to be. Can't find it. Or is that? Oh, there it is, right here. Of course. Why is this not burning? Like, and you're just gonna let somebody port right here? Like, what are we doing? Are we? I guess we're not swarming flags. I can see Alano in the voice chat. Get it figured out. What's the objective? Everybody's just running. Rough shot. Huvin, good to see you. Vincenzo, let me read this here. Yeah, but we want Genghis Prime because it's not possible that guy is like him and is that weak of a commander. That is a great assessment, buddy. That is a great way to say it. Like, you messed up on that commander. This fat, lazy commander that's not any good. Like, you need to redo him. Because he was really a just monster in real life. He was crazy good. But Genghis always looked a little hefty. You know, even in some of the old pictures and stuff from thousands of years ago, right? Hundreds and hundreds of years ago. He just always looked a little girthy, if you will. Anglio is a beast. Allied with 3174 last two KVKs. Nice. Oh, Attila Prime. Do it. Do it. I think this guy pretty much is Attila Prime. Mo is the new rally broken. Lilith is. Here's a good way to say this, and I think Peace can attest to this because she knows how I get. She knows how Crix gets, where we start like doing mathering and figuring it out. And a commander like this, Lilith makes it really easy because you just look at him, you look at the skills, and you're like, yeah, he's broken. Like, there's, like, it's broken. I mean, it's prickly, it's tanky, it's calves, it's max damage. It's a first 3,000 damage factor commander. Like, it's just off the charts. And so it's combo. It's tied to normal damage bonuses, which you already have Attila, you even have Takeda. I mean, it's so broken. So broken. Takeda Prime. Yeah, but Takeda, he doesn't do any healing. And Takeda never did I guess Attila and Takeda, they never did like a big damage factor. Like, never. It was pure white numbers for them. But yeah, with the burn effect, you kind of have a second one there. It is double William the Conqueror damage. LOL. Yes.
I think it's like interesting because a lot of people are gonna, it's the hype that people are like, oh, it's not that good. The honest truth is you don't know until you test, as usual. And no one really knows until you get into the field and you get into battle, because all the sims and all the arc testing doesn't always like do it justice, right? So I think it has the makings of a really great rally commander. But is that fair to say?
I think that's very fair to say. Anybody who says he's mid or he's not very good, they just doesn't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I think it's just very exciting. It's okay to be excited about things, guys. It's okay.
Yes,
it's okay
guys, get on my level. Come on, get everybody get fired up. 2025, we're gonna have a 3,000 damage commander. Ooh, Vic, you called that one. This is a little disjointed up here. What is going on here? Okay, 8-4. There's a big ball. Okay, so we're getting a merge here. This is a lot of fun. We'll watch this from the 846 side. There we go. You would like for possible Genghis Khan Prime to have synergies with both archers and cavalry? Ooh, that's a very good thought. Well, I think right now what they're doing, not necessarily with the versatilities with different troop types, although they are giving that to us with like Philip, right? Where you can just run one kind of troop type and you get a particular, boost to that troop type. So they're giving us some versatility with troop type with Philip. I love the versatility in the commanders. Like, so Shajar is high damage as a primary, mighty healer with true damage as a secondary. Arthur is combo damage as a combo commander as a primary, massive active skill as a secondary. So it's so awesome to have that because let's face it, Arthur needs a pair. He needs somebody to pair with, right? He needs a great combo field commander that's going to be cavalry. Well, he's not going to get that for like a year. I mean, it's going to be like 10 months before you get another cavalry commander. So what do? They say, okay, in the meantime, you can put him behind Huo, you put him behind Joan, put him behind Nevsky, and you can go to work with him as an active skill damage commander. And I think that's really, really cool. I think that diversity is off the charts. I think it's really, really good. So I have a weird question.
Yeah. Do you think they're ever going to, how they do have some commanders where, with 3 troop types, you'll get an increased buff or whatever, increased attack. Will they ever do it with 2? And let's say you have a secondary that allows for, it allows for the troop type to be integrated. Like if it's a cab primary and an infantry secondary, you can put a mix of cab and infantry into your march, and then it's almost like an artifact within the commander, but then you can also carry troop types. I think that would be very interesting if they started doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? Did I explain that right?
Yeah, that is interesting. Now, Philip has the different troop type bonuses. If you want to make Philip more tanky and you want to give him more march speed, then you put 2 different troop types, not 3. It's just 2. And so you get different attributes there. But most everybody's just running a single troop type because he's doing 30% more damage. I mean, it's just...
Yeah, so I just wonder if they're going to do more of that in different creative ways. And then you're actually running, especially like in a pass, like doing a mix of cav and infantry in a pass, for example, would be kind of, I don't know. I was just thinking.
No, I think that would be really interesting. I think they've also realized, because it's almost like they wanted to ignore leadership commanders for so long before they came out with engineering. Like, we don't like leadership commanders. Let's not even, we're going to skip them on some MGE releases. Like, we're just going to use them for garrisoning You know, that's what we're doing Leadership Commanders for. And they just, I think they're realizing like you can do really cool stuff with Leadership Commanders for field commanders. And I mean, it's just what they're doing in the game, you know, with the quality of life stuff that they're doing, with all the different things that they're adding to the game, what they're doing, I think is fantastic. It really is. This game is fun again. And I don't mean it wasn't fun before. I just mean we got to you know, when we were in 2023, I mean, it was just getting kind of stale. You know, that you had so many things that were just such a tough situation, quality of life. This flag just got built. And people were just begging for things. But here's what happens. And this is what people have to understand. Those of you who don't like capitalism, we're seeing capitalism play out. And here's why. When other games come out, and a big time game like Age of Empires comes out with a mobile version and what they do, competition makes you better. And for so long, like Rise of Kingdoms was so unique, it really never had any competition. The only competition it has is another game it would put out, like Call of Dragons, right? But when you get other really good developers and you get other really good, you know, gaming companies putting out games that compete with Rise of Kingdoms, like in a legit way, not in a half-hearted, half-assed way, but in a legit way, then it's going to make Rise of Kingdoms, it's going to make Lilith, it's going to make Rise of Kingdoms better. They're going to do better. They're going to listen more because they see if they don't respond to competition, they're going to lose players and eventually the game will die. Well, they've responded. Now it took a little longer than I think we wanted it to, but they've definitely responded. And honestly, over the last 6 months to a year, like every patch note and update is like awesome, like great, we get this or we get that, or we get, you know, you get multi-march presets, or we get, you know, easier quality of life stuff, or we get the banish skill. We don't have to deal with a zone 3 rogue in leadership. And, you know, you have different aspects of leadership and different things you can do. And you know, now any R4 can, you know, kick people from structure, like all the little things that like for years we were like, can we just get this? And then the excuse me, the commanders are cool. They're a lot of fun and they're coming out with really, really cool stuff. So.
You know, I hope Lilith gives you a bonus for everything you just said just now, or like, because that was really, you're really.
Oh, listen, I have complained about this game in Lilith for years in many cases, and so, but you gotta call it like it is. You gotta tell it like it is, and I don't think anybody disagrees with some of those sentiments that I had. So. It only took 6 years to tell them. So we got to wait another 6 years for another commander swap, something like that. They have to make the game better, otherwise they lose customers. That's comeback. That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm talking about. People complain about all the new options, but for one side, it is good to see so many options that gives opportunity to choose what you want to do. Not everybody needs all the commanders. 100%. Like we literally did the stream Thursday night and we reviewed the greatest trap city in the game, and that's Crix T1. That's Crix's trap city, right? Sits at 50 million power, and it's just it wrecks things. There are all kinds of ways you can play this game. What kind of player you are, what style of player you are. You can be a siege tower player that focuses that. You can be a rally garrison player for the high end stuff. You can be a cavalry field player that just runs 2 or 3 cavalries and that's it. Good burn there from our 1188 guys. And you can be, you know, a free to play that has a bunch of farms that fills. You can play however you want. And it's so there's so many options, and all of those options I just mentioned, all those options go into the overall good of the kingdom. They're all relevant. Like having a bunch of siege towers is great. Having a couple of trap cities that random port in or that port next to you that can get the enemy to kill 2-3 million troops on it. Having your farm filler. I mean, all things help kingdoms. And so the game is really, really fun. You just got to figure out how you want to play it. Bertrand will be back in the rally with Subutai. We can look at that. I mean, they're going to have to do some adjustments on Bertrand or give him some crazy relics out of the museum because it's just not, he's just, bro, he doesn't have it, man. What's the best way to get commander stars? ZKX, you just got to keep grinding, bro. Just keep grinding. Anytime you see them in the courier shop, you can get them for resources. So you just trade it. You always trade in the resources for commander stars, especially the gold ones. Yes, Maury, we took a look at the new commander, and so we definitely took a look at it. I was very, very excited. You need all the commanders, Maury. What do you think about it? Enabling random teleports in the first hours of pass opening? That could be an interesting mechanic. Maybe that's a skill you can give a king. Of course, you have the imprison skill, but you can only use one of them, or two of them, or three or four. But is there a way that you can peel off an area to where you can stop random porting? Oh, bro, Maury. I mean, it's just first of all, let's just look at him here. Look at this dude. Look at him. We were talking about the strong jawline. He just looks like a crazy general. We reviewed all this stuff. We went through them all. This is our first 3,000 damage factor commander. I mean, it's just crazy what this guy does. The versatility with the normal damage, because now if I know you more, you're already thinking about this. Okay, how does that work with Scipio Milianus? How does that with normal? Can you do him with Smite in artifact KVKs? You got the burn effect. That's basically a Takeda effect. We're very aware of that. We got that for 2 seconds. Well, if you do that as primary and then you hit him over the top with Smite secondary, ooh. And then just the straight Attila synergies he's got. Prickly, high damage, kick out damage, normal attack bonuses out the wazoo, just crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's an advantage when I saw how much you've done, knowing that Attila will just amplify him. Yes, it's going to get wild. Is Sun Tzu better as an infantry commander or a garrison commander? I mean, it's both. Infantry in the field, that's awesome. Sun Tzu's amazing with that. And in K1, he's one of the better garrisons. I always like him in the field, though. I mean, he's legit. Okay, where are we at here? Look at Kingsland's already filled out. They're already wrapped. That's how small this Kingsland is. Which is good and bad, because you can get overwhelmed. Ooh, building flag. You can get overwhelmed pretty easily. I think GT will probably get this thing taken down pretty quick. Him and SA, yeah. The Takeda burn on steroids. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, it doesn't give you the kind of the proc that Takeda does, where the burn effect, he's got the chance to do 50% more damage. That's not quite as high, but it definitely gives you just straight, 20, 30% more normal damage while the burn effect is going on. I mean, where is it? There it is. 20% more normal damage for the next second. 20% normal damage the next 1 second on the burn effect. I mean, that could be crazy. But you do get the burn effect for 2 seconds. Burn effect is that. Includes basic attack, counterattack, smite, and combo damage. I mean, just so many freaking synergies. It's wild. Wild, y'all. Why is this? Oh, here we go. Who's on here? Sky.
Have you done a zoom out of the map lately?
Yeah, we were looking at it here. So 960s come down. 2489s come in here. So there's a good.
How many touch points they have? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I got a whole bunch. 1, 2, 3. Now 4 on the backside.
Okay.
846 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, there's just a bunch. 846 is getting after it with 1188. That's fun. I wish I was playing this KVK. This would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it would be a fun one.
Maury needs a diaper? 100%. Like, Maury's freaking his freak. He's freaking his freak. So do we think we can put this guy secondary to Arthur as a bridge combo commander? I think we can try it out. There are some things you're going to miss out in the field with Subutai, but he might just be so overpowered anyways that you just you can run him anyways. So we'll see. We will see. I mean, he's going to have to be really good with Arthur to pull Arthur away from the skill damage secondary, right? Did they get this built? How did they get this built? Wasn't it building? I guess they came up, protected it pretty good. Oh, so now we're getting everybody right here. Let's go. 846, 1188, hitting it right here. Then we got 960 and 2489 hitting it over here. We're all right here. Whee! There you go.
This is a really interesting clash in the mid here.
Look at what we're doing.
That looks very fun.
It's so much fun. You think they're waving to each other? Hey, you guys stay over there. We'll stay over here.
Somebody's asking when 2293 is going to register again. Maury.
Yeah. Well,
when's 2293 register?
Yeah. Yasko, Arcantos, the guy that we're talking about, Maury here, he's our king. So you can just ask him. Just tag him. Don't you only miss out one of his skills for fielding because the skill you get to burn on the field? Let me go look here. This one I think you miss out on because everything with that'll be his fourth skill, references if this commander's troops is rallying a city, attacking a city or stronghold. So I assume everything that has to do with this, wherever the whip points, it's kind of a cool name. That is not going to be done, and then this one here, you're going to miss out on the attack and defense. So there are definitely some deficiencies in running in the field. Look at this. How fun is this? Okay, we're watching this from the 960 perspective, so their allies are 1188. 1188's fighting 846. You have some other kingdoms in here that are fighting as well. And then 960 is fighting 2489 over here. So this is a lot of fun. Like a lot of fun. Genie, good to see you, man. Where you at, Genie? Hold on, let's find Genie's city. He's got to be around here somewhere.
Find Genie. It's really interesting how overextended it is, though. Can you look at the other side at the top? Is there anybody vulnerable, like on the top left side? Oh, there's Genie. Cool.
Yeah, this is Genie's kind of just other account.
Go, Genie, go.
Like, yeah, that's just kind of my other account. We played with Genie with a different account in 2377. It was awesome. I mean, it's awesome.
Maury says, still looking at Pop's migration, still happening, so not 100% sure yet.
Awesome. So we're doing Diplo in the live stream chat. Let's go.
Oh, wait. I have a sound for that. Hold on.
Oh, look at you. You are so versed. You're such a boomer. We are boomers together.
Well, you know, I don't know why I care. I'm just on a farm there. But I sure like farm filling. I sure like building flags, Maury. Look at me.
Oh,
Um,
good migration coming in. I think that's something that you always have to consider, right? You know, people coming in.
migration's still open though, so if people want the link.
Oh, it is. We had Rails on a couple of streams ago to talk a little bit about it. Where to go? Rails was literally in the account. So we got a really cool thing in our Kingdom Discord where Maury and Rails and everybody put together kind of an account clinic, if you will, and it's just more of like an open dialogue with you get a bunch of people on voice just to talk about things with the accounts. And we had to pull Rails away from it to come on the stream and promote the migration.
Are they swarming that flag? They're swarming that flag, eh?
Oh, they are. They are. Yeah, you got to go hard. That flag's that you only got a couple people swarming, so that flag's not taking hardly any damage. Like you got to go hard if you're going to do that.
Why did Jisco migrate? You'll have to ask him. He did a video about it.
Yeah. He had 2 accounts. Makes sense. It's hard to play. It's hard to play 2 accounts, especially accounts like 120 million, 200 million. I'm like, that's really hard to do in the same kingdom.
So just to plug, the quiz starts at 18 UTC. And if you guys don't know about the quiz on the Discord, Letty, the wonderful, beautiful Letty, she puts up a quiz every week on Saturdays at 18 UTC. It's just for fun, just to hang out and goof around. But the topic today is on sports, and Dylan thinks he's going to beat me. I said if he beats me, then if I beat him, he owes me a beer.
Ah, there you go.
If he wins, I give him a thumbs up. Peace, can I bring my 45 mil alt to fill stuff? You know what's funny, Hazrat? I have had about 5 different people ask me if they can bring their very small farms to join the kingdom just to fill and hang out and have fun. If you're interested in that, I suggest you talk to Moria Rels. I think it's a lovely idea to have some people with 30 mil accounts. I think if you get higher than 30, 35 mil, you're going to impact your kingdom power maybe too much, but I just have a 32 mil farm that I do stuff on and help out.
Echo, good to see you, buddy. That was Rose' advice. Everybody max Constantine. That's just what you got to do. Just max Constantine. Toots,
yeah, you know what?
Sorry about that, buddy.
That's not us. Blame Maury.
Yeah. Or Ghost or one of the others that help with that. That's kind of the beauty of this is that, and it helps. You know, it's really, really hard to. There was no way I could do a YouTube channel when, Peace, when you and I and Crix and Cortez, when we were leading kingdoms and stuff. It's just really hard to do a YouTube channel because you have so much pride in what you're doing. You get very, in general, I would get very sensitive about anything somebody said about the kingdom I'm trying to lead, right? And that's why stepping away from leadership, it takes the edge off a little bit, it's, and being able to trust good leaders with it, even though you've done it for years and years, you find people that you're like, okay, I can trust them to do it right. And let me go be happy warrior over here. And that's what we have.
2605 is not accepting migration. There was talk about taking a bunch of small accounts there and having some fun. I suppose we would consider small accounts of friends we know to come over and have some fun, as long as they're not big massive accounts, because the hardest part is you go into a KVK with other kingdoms and they expect you to fight. You don't want to increase the power a whole bunch in the kingdom, and then your allies are really not happy with having a campmate that has no fighters in it. So I don't know what we're doing with 2605. I don't know.
Hey,
what are we doing?
I'm maxing my tech over here. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, my farm's gonna do some things.
Oh,
right, Chad?
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. I've got to get a couple of. I got to donate over here. Like Evergreen's like cracking the whip over here. Evergreen's kind of our camp leader. We'll have some cool stuff. Next week, we're going to do a Pass 4 opening. We'll do a Zone 5 fight. It'll be fun. Super fun. Do I need to do some bastions over here? I think I do.
And now everybody's asking if they can migrate their 30 mil accounts.
2605. Or, what's 2293?
I don't know. I don't know if you guys are talking about 2293 or 2605. You know what? I will definitely sit down and think about like a way we could incorporate just like a 30 mil army of people who build and fill. Now, do we put that in a kingdom that's actually active? Because it actually would be a great idea. Or do we just do it in 2605 and mess around? I'm not sure.
You call them the Immortals. The Immortal, all the 30 million power.
Evergreen's here.
Oh, good. Hey-o. Evergreen, I got to do some bastions over here. Oh, we have another bastion we're touching.
Already did my bastions.
CPO bastion. I'm over here on the other device doing my bastions.
My farm is so embarrassing over there, but I did my bastions like a good player.
Yeah, here we go. Let's go. So we got some fun stuff going on today. This Kingsland. It's going to get wild for a few. It kind of can get to be a battle of attrition. Which camp or kingdom kind of runs out of speed ups. Kind of got some trouble there. I think the 960, 1188 side are in pretty good position here in the middle. That doesn't mean much. You want to go cut, but this is a flag that they got to protect pretty heavily, which I think they are. They got all their good people here.
Can you just go up to the top left a little bit higher? I'm just curious about those cut points. Or is anybody working on those?
I think.
Okay, because that's where you don't want to sleep. You don't want to sleep on your edges like that and overextend the middle, right?
Right. They got this.
It looks like they're free burning at the top most.
Yep, they are. So 960 got this territory up here in the corner.
See, I don't know if you want to let 960
just free
burn those flags and get through there. I don't know. That's like what is that, 45 minutes away from another flag?
The hardest part with all these jumps and everything in any Kingsland, we just did it, is that you have so many freaking nodes for whatever reason. They push these. Look at this. Nobody can teleport in there. Like you literally can't get anything.
That would be an OP alliance skill where you have like a certain radius of resource node elimination, and you go and put the skill down and it eliminates nodes in a specific area. I would love that skill. As somebody that builds or used to build a lot, that would be awesome.
A lot of fun, eh?
Yeah, eh?
Got some fighting here. They're gonna chill right here below the zig. That's where they've been. And then you got this other fight going on over here. They maybe went somewhere else. Did this get burned? No, it's chilling.
How long do we think this Kingsland's going to be? I don't know. This is pretty...
49 going full throttle and not bowing out of zone 5. I think 49, they'll hammer it for a good amount of time. And 846 as well. So this would be... The reason why I say I'd like to play in this KVK is because I think the Kingsland would at least be 2 days. At least.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you should underestimate 489. I think a lot of people have underestimated 489 in this KVK because I think they strategically conserve their resources and like this is the day they were waiting for. So I really hope they go all out in this zone and it is a nice long fight. Because they saved in other zones. I don't think they went all out at all. So
yeah. And I think they want it. I think everybody wants it. I mean, let's be honest. You had a couple of days fighting in Zone 5. Pass 7 opened, on Thursday or Wednesday, whatever that was, and like you get pass fighting, and so you're just kind of just chilling. So this is fun.
You know what? Somebody said it's UKSS said Kingsland gives me 2377 versus 365 vibes. I agree, but I don't think that 486 is going to fold like 365 did. And no offense to 365, we know that wasn't your best like KBK, and that's okay.
Yeah, and that was we've talked about it at length. I think with where 365 was, 2377 was so loaded up. So powerful, and 365 is going through a bit of a transition. They haven't been able to fight in a while. We've been a part of that piece where, no match founds, and you just don't get any good fights, and all this stuff goes on. And it's just
half the battle in this game in leadership is keeping your people engaged. And if you don't get enough fights, if you take too many skips, if you get no match found, you're just going to have people retiring and like becoming uninterested. So you got to fight that kind of apathy that happens with your players. And I saw the King's Mail, and that was kind of part of it, I think.
Yeah. Is Evergreen here? I'm just going to pop fully loaded here. I'm not doing this with Evergreen.
Okay, somebody's calling you out for not talking about the new guy and Attila very much.
Oh my gosh. Well, we talked about it for the first hour like crazy. So Subutai and Attila are going to be just disgusting together. It's going to be wild.
I can't wait till someone tells you how to actually say his name properly. I don't know.
That's how you say it. Yeah, Evergreen. I just popped your fully loaded, bro. I'm not jumping into Alliance donations and seeing that there's nothing to donate to because you're lazy. I have taken over Evergreen's. I've taken over Evergreen's Alliance over here. It's mine now. I am the captain now.
Yeah, Duke's Fury, that's part of it. I know sometimes Kings will decide to do a lot of skips because, and again, this goes back to the thing that I think Chad and I have brought up many times, is what kind of kingdom do you want to be? If you're listening to the players who want a lot of skips, don't want to play very often, then chances are your fighters will become restless and want to move on. So you kind of have to balance those opinions in your kingdom. It's really hard.
Take a look at that. Great thoughts piece. Wonderful. Taking a look, 1188 and the 846. They're going at it pretty good. I think Lilith is suspiciously buffing Attila every update. Maybe they are. Do more memberships. We will. You guys throw up the likes. You got 300 people watching. Let's get to 250 likes. We'll do some more memberships.
Is there anybody on from 2293 that's listening that can send me the link to the migration Discord? I just have people asking for it. Can somebody DM it to me on Discord?
So, getting back to this guy, as we look at this dude right here, Subutai. Love that name. I freaking love that name. He first 3,000 damage factor commander in the game, single target, and
Maple's saying he doesn't like him. FY.
Excuse me,
Maple's saying it's so bad. He's in the Spartan room, the member room, saying he doesn't like it.
Well,
do you want me to read what he wrote?
He's gonna have to like it. Tell him to get in here on the chat. I demand his presence. He must speak
like
for
on
himself.
The voice.
No. Well, I guess he can come into voice if he wants. Yeah, let's do that.
You should put him on the spot. I love that.
Yeah, let's
put Maple on the spot. Him to come on voice on stream. And then he doesn't have to do a big dissertation written.
Yep.
He might not want to.
Okay, just take a look at that and see. So these skills basically are kind of broken and busted. You've got the synergies between the combo damage and the normal damage, and I like it because they're doing so much for the normal damage, it gives you some different things that you can do. And artifact KVKs, I mean, we're talking about, pairing them with CPO Milianis. There's all kinds of stuff to do. Right now, for me, this is, and we'll talk about it more. We'll go through it more. But this seems to be like an Attila Subutai, set it and forget it. Attila ramping up the normal damage for big time combo damage. I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking on these. And so, just trying to figure out if there's anything that keeps him from being secondary, where he has to be primary in that Attila pairing. And I don't think there is. The burn effect he's going to do. Attila really doesn't do, big damage from smite or anything like that. So there is just going to be a ton of prickliness with him and Attila. Like 30% normal damage perpetually here, 30% more normal damage with Attila. The counterattack stuff with Attila, like, it's going to be gross. It's going to be just absolutely crazy.
Just a reminder too, if you were one of the people that just won the $50 giveaway, Chad will get in touch with you in the next few days.
Mm-hmm.
He's been distracted and busy with, I can say you've been busy out of town and stuff, so
Yep.
I just had a few people ask me, so Chad will contact you.
Yes. And when I get back, I'm out of town now. I'm hanging, traveling. I got my live stream set up, so I'm good to go. But when I get back, then we'll go through all the admin stuff that we got to do on the channel. It's a big deal. We had like 500 people enter that thing. Peace.
Yeah. And Cortex wins. That's just like ridiculous.
Echo, I hear you, buddy. I'll take a look at that. We'll cook on that a little bit, Sim. Subu, is that what we're going to call him, Dylan? Just say Subutai.
I'm probably going to call him Subaru because that's just what it reminds me.
Oh, I love that. I freaking love that.
I do like Subarus. Great cars. It was my first family car that we purchased was a Subaru.
Love it. Very safe car.
It is.
Yeah, Nev Phillip. Are people still trying to make William a thing? Like, you can't make William a thing nowadays, guys.
That's like, I love how heated up people get about commanders.
Oh,
and really passionate about their commanders. I mean, I guess you're that way with Attila, which is something all in its own. But there's a guy in Chad's Discord server today that really popped off on like Nevsky being like better than other ones and really like passionate and got toxic. It's like, why? Why are you so passionate about this?
Well, you got to know your limits. Like, I know I try to push Attila, and he's part of the rally and garrison meta in Artifact KVKs. He's probably about to be part of the non-Artifact rally meta with Subutai. But I know my limits. Like I wasn't trying to, square peg into a round hole, the Arthur stuff. We wanted to see if it would bridge. It's a makeshift, but I was very, very clear in the Arthur video that it's just not near as good as putting Arthur secondary and having him be a skill damage commander. And so you can't go make it. If you're going to get any trust from anybody who's going to listen to you, you got to tell it like it is at some point. Like, you can have biases and you can love certain commanders. Like, I love Belly Prime. But at some point, you got to be able to tell the truth and say, yeah, that's not going to work.
Oh, yeah, Maple can't hop on right now because he's grocery shopping.
Of course he is. Can you see Maple in the grocery store, like, reading all the nutritional facts, like going through? Okay, how does this work? What's the skill What's the skill damage on these graham crackers I'm getting ready to buy?
He probably has some sort of like complex matrix for like the benefits of one cracker over another.
He's got a whole setup. Iceman. Attila's not just decent; he's great right now. I mean, he's meta. Artifact KVKs. Because Belly Prime sucks. Oh, that's Will. Yeah, Will's a big time William apologist. The Conqueror is got Will of D on the payroll.
Advice too for people who are asking, should I get this commander and swap him for this commander? That is a very hard question for people to answer for you unless they know all of your commanders and your gear and stuff. So if you are going to ask that question in the Discord, I suggest just give a little bit more context about your account to get a better response from people, because I think people want to help you, but give a little more context. Where's that? Do you want to zoom out a little bit again?
The Subutai Luce for a counter rally. I think you're going to see some artifact stuff with Subutai Emilianus as a rally. You're going to see Luce, counter rally. That'll be good. I mean, he's going to be prickly. He's going to kick out enough normal damage.
Oh, see, they have another flag down up at that top left. 960, I think.
They get one down here. Those are eventually going to burn out here. Oh, healing them.
They're healing, but they're not really defending them.
Now we're getting a little bit of fighting over here.
That's going to be spicy up there in an hour.
When our boy Arvex goes over there, then you know they're not jacking around.
Mm-hmm. I understand pushing and overextending near the midpoint, because I'm not calling it the zig. You know, you kind of decide to push in one spot, but then at a certain point, they're all going to have to come back here. Probably in a couple flags. Not yet.
So that flag. Okay, so this is like a standoff. Star came over here. Oh my gosh. This little Pika farm. Look at our boy. Pika. So Star came over here, Moles is over here, and Tsunami's over here, and Arvex is over here, freaking holding them all off with Warthog Tower. Oh gosh, this is a cool little side deal they got going. Okay, where's the other fight? Over here. Here it is. Big fight. Big fight. Nipple Bear. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. What's the best 5, 6, and 7 March combos? Oh, man. It all depends. There's so much versatility now. You know, if you're going to go 2 calves, I would probably mix and match, do different things. I want to see what the Joan Arthur is going to do in the ball, because it's going to do so much more damage. It didn't do as well in the duel, but Joan's not a dueling commander. I'd like to see that. So I think those 4 commanders, Nev, Joan, Arthur, and Huo, are kind of your calf commanders. You can run them how you want. Zuge Herman, of course. With, I think, Ash Phillip is probably the best way to run Phillip right now. And then Archers they're not 3-4 March deep right now. They're just not. And they need to be. We need some good Archer commanders coming out. Then from there, on the infantry side of things, Ragnar Skippy. You can do a couple things. New Alex is still great. You can run Luce Phillip. You can run Wallace Luce. You can run. I think what I'm probably going to do is run Phillip, because I've got the leadership gear. I've got the infantry gear critted for leadership, so I have to run Phillip infantry, and I'll probably just run him primary. I want to put William Wallace behind him, and then bring my Alex back in the field and run Luce Alex. That's probably what I'm going to do. Or put Luce behind Phillip, and then run like Gorgo Wallace or something. Run 2 fights. Archers are 3 deep. Who? How? Will, you got to stop. Chad, do you think Huo Joan still viable right now? Yeah, it's great. Huo Joan's awesome. Why did you swap for Huo when we didn't even have a test on Arthur yet, bro? We literally just tested Arthur. And once we did,
Yeah,
I
you've
immediately
never
came up.
impulsively. You've never impulsively done anything in this game.
Hey.
You've never done that,
So I can speak to
right?
this. Henry, things are possible with Philip. Or anything is possible with Philip. Yeah, you're right, Will, but I don't think 3 and 4 deep. That's just not happening for archers right now. Yeah, listen, Rafi, you're gonna Huo Jones is gonna be fine. I mean, it's great March. It's gonna be fine. It's just Arthur is so much more overpowering. ZL Herman Prime, Arthur Phillip, or Nevu, or Asher Phillip, or Nevu, and Shajar YSG. Like Echo. I think that's my point. Is that as we're getting power creeps and we're getting these stupidly busted, overpowered commanders, you literally just gave me 3 archer marches with like old commanders like Nebu and YSG. Like, huh? And Shajar.
You know what?
Shajar is very underwhelming.
Earlier, you made a really good point that there's not enough, or that everybody's already bought everything in the shop for KVK. All they need to do is add a few more equipment pieces. And if you could add any equipment piece to the shop, what would you add?
Ooh. I think they need to come out with KVK leadership equipment. Like high end KVK leadership equipment. I think my point is there, just on the archers. I've got Shajar maxed. I maxed her. Heck yeah, I did. And it was pretty underwhelming. I mean, she's fine, and she's fine for a March if you want to put her with Asher or something like that. But I mean, you're not seeing the type of high end super damaged stuff outside of Zuge. You're just not.
That's what I was kind of thinking, is if you added a piece in the KVK shop for archers that's specific for march speed and something else, would that like tip the balance a little bit, tip the scales a little bit, if you could throw something else on there?
I think, and Will, you bring up a good point. I just brought up Alex for 3 infantry marches. The only reason why is because of the synergies with Luce. That's like the only reason why. So that's not, I'm not trying to say Alex. I will say Luce Alex is one of the best marches in the game. Still is. Trade's amazing for everybody. I've never seen anybody run that march and say it trade's bad. Shajar is Canyon meta. What do you think about Nevsky Arthur? I think it's going to be great. Nevsky Arthur will be great. I think Huo Arthur's great. I think Joan Arthur is great. I think Joan Arthur is going to surprise a lot of people because you can't, it's not a dueling march, but you put that out in the field, just how much damage it does. Holy jeez. We need more ways to get good city skins, Marco. Yeah, Bama, Luce Alex, my best march still. It is. It's amazing. Epic leadership equipment. Trying to make her relevant. Oh, that's a good point. Sasuke, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Shajar is Canyon meta. She is. Boy, she's good in Canyon. Really good. If you guys are just now watching the stream, we've talked all about the new Commander Subutai. We've gone through all that stuff. We're watching and spectating this 960, 2489, 1188, and 846 KVK. You got a good murder ball fight going on here on this 1188 and 846 side of things. These are my favorite kind of streams sometimes because it allows me to chill and engage with you guys. Well, I know. Much love, bro. Oh. So plowing through here. Sasuke, how am I going to run her? I can't run her. My leadership equipment is infantry equipment. Like, I can't run her. I got to work on my leadership. Renev Jones, CL Herman, Huo Arthur, Quant CPO. I'm missing LC pair. I have 5511 Alex. Should I max it or just wait? Or it's way better to max Philip. If that's where you're at, Philip definitely will be way better to max. Philip's going to provide your whole murder ball so much more potency and utility. They're going to do some damage. Philip, slot is cooking with Liverpool. Yep, slot machine paid out today, didn't it? Holy. Every time everybody thinks like, ooh, the Reds, you know, they drew with Man United, uh-oh, and then they go on and just hammer down again. You haven't seen a 3-imp that was good?
Well, hello, nice to meet you. Just joking. I don't play anymore, but still. I know many people that run 3-imp.
Three archers is okay, dude. Echo, that's like not, that's with Ragnar Prime and Scipio Prime and Luce and Wallace and now Philip, and then you got like Alex and Gorgo that you throw in there too. Yeah, like you're definitely getting more benefit from it. That's just where we're at right now, bro. Like infantries are kind of ruling it. Like their infantry is like for the past month, you know, ever since Wallace came out and Ragnar Prime came out, it's like infantry's got it.
Sasuke's running 4 infantry.
He is. I literally went through it.
I do.
With them.
I did not necessarily endorse that, but I don't hate it.
Oh, bro, Echo, you're right, dude. Asher Phillip is awesome. That's what I'm just saying is that when you have to pull over a leadership commander to make your second best archer march, because Ash Phillip is the second best archer march in my opinion right now. When you have to pull over a leadership commander to make that happen, and the wheel commander and field commander that just came out isn't even a part of your best 2 marches, like you can't have that and then say it's a better 3 march combo from archers and infantry. Like both things can't be true. Like you can't do that. There's our boy Josh. Where you been, buddy? This guy. What are you working on a Saturday or something? We've been hanging, bro. Gorgo LC destroys Huo Arthur. No, defense it does not. Like Shajar because I train. Me too. I love her. I've got her sitting behind one of my marches right now. Look. My YSG Shajar. She's out there chaining. Getting after it. I do my 1 troop with Attila. Just because I can. And I love Attila. I'll bring that home. I love being able to spectate in a completely different map and still be able to control my marches. If you guys are enjoying the stream, throw a like on here. Duke's Fury is she's keeping things up to date. Let's get to 250 likes. We'll have fun with that. Yes, Josh, 100% watching the EPL today. If infantry needs slowpoke Gorgo, y'all need help. Yeah, I don't think they do. I think it's pretty good. I think, you know, you would put up, to me, I think you'd put up the best 2 infantry marches with Ragnar Prime and Scipio and Wallace Luce, or even Luce Alex. I think you would put those up against, you know, any 2 archer commanders easily. And then you just got the mechanic too, guys. I mean, it's just, that's like, this channel literally got built on my first video of our archers kind of unplayable, because with these icons and how it sets up, I will find every one of those archers. I just want to hit archers nonstop. And the same thing happens to me. They target my archers like crazy, and it sucks. I hate it because I love to play with archers. I love the damage they do. But like that guy, he's deleted, gone. Like you can just see any archer that gets anywhere near the front line, they just disappear. And that's not me just saying an opinion. That's the way it is. Let's get these likes up, people. Good morning, Ghost. About time you got up. Come on. We're doing stuff today. let me see, where's my thing here? I'm going to be right back. Where is this? There it is. I'm going to leave this up, but I'm going to be right back here in about 90 seconds.
It's just noisy where I am right now. I am here.
Thank you very much, Peace. Are you watching the chat? I'll be right back.
It's all good. Take a minute. It's just extremely loud where I am right now. Right now, who do you guys think is winning? I think 960. And of course, he stopped sharing his stream with me, so I can't see it. But Maple's now out of the grocery store, and I told him to join back. So I'm going to tell Maple to join the Spartan voice. If you're listening, and Chad will pull you in when he comes back. Do you copy? There, okay. So Chad's going to pull Maple in as soon as he gets back. And then I have a feeling they're going to debate whether this new rally is any good. I still want the answer about whether or not Maple has a spreadsheet for deciding which crackers to buy. Okay, Maple, can they hear me still?
Yeah, they can still hear you. Let's go. I'm
Maple,
back.
Maple's in Spartan voice, and he can join now.
Oh, nice. Let's bring him in here.
There's good timing because I can't talk as much right now anyways, so.
Does he fully know what he's about to get himself into?
Sure. I don't know. I just want you to ask if he uses spreadsheet to choose his groceries.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, hold on. Let me move him real quick.
Are you sure the stream can hear you?
Yeah, 100%. You guys got me? Good.
Okay.
We'll pull him in here. My guy, listen. I've got you, Maple. I've got you live on the stream. Oh, Blue.
All right.
Thank you so much, Blue, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Good morning. Good morning. We brought Maple in here. So Maple cooks with me a lot. And Maple, I'm going to put Subutai up here, kind of his skills and stuff. I want you to give me kind of your initial thoughts, because there's not very many people I've listened to. But when you and I start cooking, we start kind of going through this stuff together. Crix is another guy I will listen to. Of course, C. Will, some of those guys that are really, really smart. Are you underwhelmed with this whole thing? Well, first, Peace wants me to ask you, do you have spreadsheets for how you do your grocery shopping?
No, I do not.
Do you analyze the active skill of your graham crackers?
I do not.
Excuse me. So on the stream right now, we've got his I've got his active skill kind of showing right here. It's our first 3,000 damage factor commander, our first one on a single target. So that in and of itself is like, oh gosh, more power creep. Here we go. What are your thoughts?
I mean, my initial take was I saw the active and I was like, all right, here now we're cooking. This thing's gonna be sick. Then I saw the second skill, moving away from the 3 combo attack, 3,000 damage factor, and I was pretty disappointed. It's not a whole lot for the rally, and it's nothing except 15% movement speed, which is really low for the field. So he didn't seem field viable kind of right off the bat, which I think makes introducing combo kind of pointless if you have no combo pairings, because now he can't pair with Arthur in the field, and Arthur can't pair with him in the rally because they both lose all their stats. So, for introducing a new mechanic, I think it was a huge fail introducing the mechanic, because you can't pair combo and combo, fully effectively at all.
Well, there might have been a little bit of a reason why. Because
I think combo's tricky, because once you start stacking them together, their combo skills start triggering each other. Except when you give everything 10-second cooldowns, you've already mitigated that issue, because the cooldowns are ludicrously long. They're not triggering each other because you got to wait 10 seconds each time. And because of how long the cooldowns are, and I was seeing this just with the top of the combo tree, and Arthur's expertise is that as soon as they get out of sync, they're never syncing back up.
Yeah.
The cooldown's 10 seconds. They're never landing together once they get out of sync. So what I would see is, I'm like, all right, nice. They landed together. Cool. They land together maybe one more time, or maybe the combo tree lands on the active skill. And then next thing you know, things start to just never line up again.
Right.
And so with 2 10-second skills, the proc on this and the proc on Arthur and the proc on the combo proc on the combo tree, you're not gonna line them all up. They're really long cooldowns, so the likelihood of them overlapping is just really low.
Yeah, we got to.
And I think the damage factor is really low too on that combo attack. Just doing the math out, 10 seconds and then a 30% chance for 700. There are 9 commanders in the game, not counting gold key commanders, with higher damage factors and 5-second cooldowns.
Yep. Evicted, thank you for the super chat. Maple is a fake Cav main, Chad. Get him out.
That fake Cav main, kick him.
There's another aspect to this that I think, my theory is that they gave us Arthur, and they make him versatile enough, as we keep kind of watching these fights. They make Arthur versatile enough as a skill damage commander to where he's super viable right now, right? And I think if you're going to introduce combo into the game, and you're not just going to make a 2-pair open field meta combo situation, if you're not going to do it that way, but you want to slowly kind of work the combo into the game, I think that's the direction they went. They basically said, here's Arthur. He's a combo commander, and there's nothing to really pair him with right now. And
so he's not a combo commander.
So we're going to give him as a skill commander, right? But I think they did the same thing here with the rally, because you look at that stuff with the high damage stuff, like that's got Attila written all over it, easy. And so I think they did it the same way. I think they did it the same way with the rally. Like we're not going to pull Arthur over to be a combo rally, pure combo. So just like we did for the field, we gave Arthur the skill damage to be viable in other ways. And just like we're doing for the rally, we're going to give you a commander that can be enhanced by what you already have. And then we'll slide into the combo with maybe the next round, right? And so, a lot of times that's how it works. They introduce a commander, especially like a combo or a smite commander, that's a new damage commander for the rally. But then the next cycle, the field commander that's on the wheel works really well with that rally commander, right? And so I think that's probably how they're trying to do it. Because I think any kind of Attila, Subutai situation is going to be kind of cracked. I mean, just too much damage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I think it has to be Attila primary, because the combo tree is really bad. I tested it, and then I switched my Arthur talent tree to going full into the cav tree, and I tested all the same combos against the same player, against all the same marches, and even with all the RNG that Arthur brings, I mean, every report was better. So it's not, you know, it's not like, oh, well, one report was a little bit better. No, it was significantly better every single time.
Yep.
Moving away from the combo tree, because the top of the combo tree, 10-second cooldown, and only triggers on combo attacks. I mean, it was happening every like 20 turns ish. It was crazy. I on one report I couldn't find it, and I kept thinking I must have missed it, and I went back through and through and through, and it was turn 37 was the first time the top of the combo tree triggered. Turn 37.
Josh,
I was like, I must have missed the first proc on this. Nope.
No,
it's not there.
It takes a while. Josh, good to see you, buddy. God, you're getting after EV too. Everybody gets after EV. This is great. I love that Evicted jumped into the server. So if you guys want to join my Discord server, the link is in the description. It's where a lot of these conversations come up. My boy Evicted, I played KVKs with him. Good guy. And he's sitting there. Go ahead.
I'm an EV fan. I'm an EV fan. He's a very fun guy. I will say that. He's actually a really nice guy as well. Like, yeah, not toxic, but he is also. So but
he also is. He brings that that Southeast slang. I mean, you can definitely tell when he's on. He's got that deep South. Oh man. All
right, Chad. I got one more thing that I just instantly was cooking on this expertise. First of all, expertise pretty lackluster. It's 20% damage when Takeda's 30%, and it's 2 seconds and his is 4. Not exactly overwhelming, but I'm thinking Takeda could also pair with him potentially, because you're getting both the 30% and the 50%. Mm-hmm. So you're getting, for 6 seconds. Mm-hmm. So you end up with 6 seconds of 50% normal damage, mm-hmm. which basically would reset around the 7th second. So you have 1 second when you don't have 50% normal damage up, which would give you that, like that huge extra punch that he kind of needs.
Okay.
The only downside to it, I think, is that Takeda doesn't bring any counterattack. And this rally is like a neon sign that says "Swarm Me." It's got bad stats, and as soon as you see it, it's not going to have its normal damage from the 3rd skill. It's not going to be there right away. So as soon as it hits, you want to swarm it before it gets 30% normal damage. Well, it's incentivizing you to swarm it.
Yeah. Think about this. Because one of the videos I put out early on was a video about how Takeda is a smite enhancer. And I actually used Takeda in the field to get that burn effect, because I was literally running 4 smite commanders. I was running CPO Milianis with Wallace. I was running Gorgo with Luce. And it really, really worked. And it's not like groundbreaking or super meta, but it works really well. All of a sudden now, you have like a double Takeda. Like if you go put Subutai in the field with Takeda behind it, and you're running a bunch of smite commanders, and oh, by the way, infantry's next, and they're going to bring us more smite, then if you run a bunch of smite commanders, then holy geez, like you're going to have so much uptime on the burn effect that if you're going to really focus the smite for your field, then that could be a really, really good combo to enhance that. And that's also what's crazy. You get into artifact KVKs, dude, there's going to be all kinds of stuff you do, like pulling smite commanders over to run with this dude. It's not just Attila Luce. You can now run other things. You can pull these cav commanders back over to the smite commanders if you're going to have the artifact for infantry. So I like it. I really do. I like it. Now it can't be so broken that it's just like, hey, this rally is going to break the game. But I think the Attila Subutai is going to be the meta rally. I just do. And it's just too much damage. Like it does. Subutai does everything CPO Milianis does. It's just combo instead of smite. And so it's really
I agree. Really good. It's definitely going to be the better. I think it might be the only way to run Subutai for a long time too, just with the way that he's kind of designed. There's not a whole lot of options for for buffing him. Your 10% combo attack is basically like a 5% skill damage buff, in terms of general value. Because when you see like 30% skill damage, it's normally applying to 2 commanders, so you're getting 30 and another 30.
Right.
This 10% combo attack is going to be lost on basically any pairing. It's only buffing your active and your proc every 10 seconds. So, it's not. He really does. He's going to do a ton of damage to the target, but he's going to be so easy to swarm. And Attila kind of prickles him up and makes that not happen.
Will this will he have different benefits? Like, let's say if it's a pass versus a flag. Let's say if it's a long rally versus a short rally. Will that make a difference?
Yeah.
I was about to get. This is my next instant cook was. Hey, if you want to take a pass, the absolute best way to take a pass that I can see just looking at this is you rally with Suba and Takeda,
Yes.
and you rally with a smite combo, and the burn effect is going to be up for 6 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's got both effects on it, so it's going to pump all the damage. There's going to be 50% procs happening where there's 50% extra normal damage coming from the smite, and there's going to be a flat 20% for 6 seconds, and you're just going to
pummel it.
This is going to be like it's going to be a nonstop massive debuff.
Yeah. If you put
hitting on the garrison, and same for swarming.
So if
you have like total field control,
if you put Subutai Takeda as a tank march on a pass and you're double rallying it, and then you go put Scipio Emilianus and William Wallace on it, woo!
Yeah,
they're cooking.
So I think that's what Cavs will need next gen. My prediction is something uber tanky that they can field with, and that will kind of be the Attila 2.0 that goes with this one.
It's awesome stuff, man. Maple,
and it can actually counter siege. Sorry, that was just the other part.
Yeah, it can counter siege. You betcha. Maple, thanks so much for joining, buddy. Get back to your Saturday.
Yeah.
Thanks for hopping in here. If you guys know Maple or you want to get to know him, just jump into my Discord. He's in there all the time, cooking up essays on different things that we're talking about. It's where a lot of our ideas come from. So I appreciate you, buddy. And enjoy your weekend, okay, man?
Yeah, you as well. We go back to lurking in the chat.
There you go. Thank you, buddy. Oh, that's our guy, Maple. Good dude. Really good dude. You know that Chadsky and Maple will be helping us understand how big of a deal the new Cav Rally Commander is. That is, I think, pretty safe to say. He's the one I cook with on the Cavs. Now, Crix is the one we cook with on a lot of infantry, but Crix knows his stuff too when it comes to all that. He's good to cook with.
Now, Crix is one of the smartest guys that I've run into in this game, like no matter what commander, troop type.
We don't need Attila 2.0. We already have Attila 1.0. Yes, Dylan. There's Addy. Addy's holding king right now. Let's go. Got a nice little fight over here. They're just trying to keep this chill. 49's done a good job of burning that. That's a hard flag to defend. Now back over here. Did Arvex get this stuff protected? Oh, no. It's burning again. I think they got one more heal on this flag. They got to figure that out. But it's not going to matter if this one's burning. There's nothing you can do. So, yeah, you're probably going to lose this. And if 960 can get this territory right here, they get this much closer to this pass. And it's just, that's not good. Just remember, first few hours of Kingsland, all this stuff around here really doesn't matter. You know, the fights are right here in the middle. And then anytime, let me come up here, anytime you can cut the pass, get to a pass and cut it. So this is all looking good here. I know 846 wants to try to get up in and try to cut this, and they're going to try to hit right here. Some of these flags are indefensible. They're just hard to bring down. So the new Cav Rally, I think, will more than likely be with Attila. This is what people have to understand. I'm going to go ahead and go to Home Kingdom real quick so I can show you guys. Gone Gaming, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. Haven't seen you since 2081. Good to see you doing well, Chad. Oh, Demon Wolf. Oh my gosh. You remember him? Peace?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Hello.
How old is he now? What? Because he was young, right? He might be 20, 21 years old now. Oh, man. Good to see you, buddy. That's been a long time. Yes, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for supporting everything, man. Okay, so let me come over here and kind of show you here how this is going to work. If you've got Attila primary, okay, he's going to lay down that 30% normal boost. He's also going to do normal bonus. He's also going to do the counterattack bonus. Okay, and then let's see here. He's got his fourth skill that's going to proc all this stuff. All right, and that's actually procced even more by running Delta. Just keep that in mind. And then you're going to do 20% more normal damage to any troops or structure where they have less than 50% units remaining. And so it's ramping up so much normal damage with him. Well, you got 30% on his active skill. Okay, you start running this stuff up, and you got another 30%. Because this will be perpetual. This 15% bonus will stack twice, and it'll be perpetual. Like, you're literally running up the normal damage on Attila's active skill. You're running up the normal damage to 60%. And then the counterattack damage, another 30%. That's super prickly. Super prickly. It's crazy. We're at 224 likes. Let's get to 250, y'all. Thank you so much, Duke's Fury. Appreciate you. All I'm saying is this new guy better not break my CY. Don't make me regret making CY on 2 accounts, please. Oh my gosh, evergreen. I think our boy Subutai is going to be cooking on some CY stuff, so you might be in a little bit of trouble. I got to do some of this stuff. All right, let's get back to the fights. I'll keep this thing cooking for a bit longer. And this is fun. Fun. The next membership's at 250, guys. That's what I'm saying. Let's get to 250. We'll do some more memberships, member gifting. Be a lot of fun. Okay, so we're back over here. We got to pick a side to watch. This is the 1188 side. Let's see where they are at. They're East Anglia, right? So they're cooking on 846 pretty good right here. Ooh, they're prepping to get this flag down. That's good. 846 might lose this territory. This flag's so hard to defend. There's nothing you can do there. But 49 is doing a good job of knocking this flag down. They got to get some more burns on it. So, which formation would you run Attila Subutai rally with? We're going to test them, Emil. I've got the normal damage stuff on the Arch, and I've got the Delta stuff. So we're going to test it because there's different benefits to both. So, I think CY is safe. He's very versatile, especially in Artifact KVKs. I agree. CY is great. He's great. The new Civilization CY Garrison got a decent boost, right? Yeah, I mean, it got some normal damage boost. It's just weird. The mine is just weird. It's like they give you Archer defense, right? And normal attack bonus. So Attila and Delta, new rally second. Interesting. Who would
move your screen?
Oops, sorry about that. Let me get back to over here. There we go. Oh, Swarm's in. Let's go. Swarm's in. Flag's going down. Ooh. Oh. They're kind of half filling it. Yeah, it's down now. GG. Good burn from 1188. Good job, guys. Next, let's look over here. God, there's fighting going on everywhere. Like, just pick a... Oh, my. Like, just pick a front. Who do you think I need to max Attila in 2025? I mean, if you're going to be a rally commander, even if you're an infantry rally commander, the meta right now, before Subutai, the meta right now in Artifact KVKs, if you're an infantry commander, is CPO Millionis with Attila behind him. That's the meta. So, Attila's still part of the meta. 5 years later. Hawaiian Superman. What's up, Chatsky? Thank you for the stream, bro. You're welcome, my dude. You got a cheeky idea? ZKX, I love ideas. I freaking love them. When somebody, one of my favorite dopamine hits that I get is when somebody goes into my Discord and says, Chad, I got an idea. And I'm like, do tell. I like ideas. Anybody want to help me with my swaps? Bro, Philip, the easiest thing to do, go into my Discord, throw it up in general chat, throw it up in ask a question chat, and in those channels, and trust me, people will come to your rescue and help you out. 234 likes. Let's get to 250, y'all. Run CY Takeda with an artifact. And then with a smite or combo rally comes after Takeda debuffs. Everyone swarms it. Basically a trap garrison. Then with a smite or combo rally comes after Takeda. We're going to run trap garrisons now. Not a bad idea. Really not a bad idea. Can we go back over to 60? You want to see that? Yeah, let's like kind of see what we're doing here. This flag's good. Are they trying to get burns up here on these flags? Sure they are. There's one here. Yeah, we go back to the 960 side. Here we go. Here we go. We're over here by Addie. By her city. Who else? Al's up here. DE Ace is up here. Jack, Dr. Sam, all these guys. You were told not to max Attila. No tyrants. That was not me telling you that. Should I use infantry artifact so I can chain with William Wallace and CY? That's kind of hard to chain. I guess you can. You need a circle AoE though. I don't know if William Wallace provides that.
I think the thing about it saying like, should I max Attila? Again, it's like you really need to know all of your commanders. Are you a rally lead? And what's your spend level? Like, are you able to recoup those heads quickly?
Great insight piece, yes. ZKX. So we do this, but we do it the other way around, bro. Like if we have a Gorgo garrison, like if we've got a Gorgo Attila garrison or Gorgo Hera garrison, we'll counter rally with Attila Takeda to put the burn effect on for the garrison. And when that burn effect is on and that thing pops when Gorgo does her big damage, it is awesome. It is so awesome. So who knew? Takeda reborn. CY has full AoE. Oh yeah, I guess he does. I should max Lubu for fun and pair him with Arthur. That would be kind of awesome. Lubu's got a really good debuff. Like a really good debuff. So what we're watching right now, 960 and 2049 getting after it. Just a quick map review. This is 960 here in the red. This is 2489 here in the orange. Okay. They're just fighting here. You got 1188 and their campmates here, and then you got 846 and their campmates here. So it's basically northeast versus southwest. And it seems like this is going pretty good. A lot of fun. Let's get to 250 likes, y'all. We got some member gifting we're going to do. Get to 250 likes. If you guys enjoy the channel, be sure to subscribe. We're taking in subscribers every day, just ramping up the subscriptions. It doesn't cost you anything. You can ignore the content if you don't like it, but it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps out the channel and all of us trying to kind of grow this community and have fun with it. Your farm project is nearly done. Charlemagne expertise sitting on 5554. Oh, smash that like button and subscribe. Thank you, Superman. Oh, it's good. It's all good. Lilith allowed both territory colors the same. 960 and 49 are red. No. 49 is orange. It's 846. It's red. So that's what makes this. There, the merge is right here. That's where the merge is for those two. So it is good. Got these people going. Got these people going over here. It's a trap. Shish. Good to see you, buddy. Shishman says you'll be becoming a Tola player. Oh, I love it. After 250 likes, everybody please leave. I need memberships. Oh, ZKX. It doesn't exactly work like that, but I love your thoughts. ZKX is coming up with all kinds of ideas. We can't be mad at him, Dukes. Doesn't cav damage mean normal damage? Just like XY on his fourth? I don't follow. Jade says I don't have a lot of gear or good skills, so I think I might. Oh, it's been a good stream today. And so it's a lot of fun to always talk about new commanders. Here he is again. We're going to show it for everybody. I mean, look at this dude. He just looks awesome. I mean, it's kind of dynamite. Sword of the Khan. The Khan. And then I think this is pretty groundbreaking. If anybody kind of wants to know, 3,000 direct damage factor, or 3,000, I should just say damage factor. That's the first time, whether it's skill, smite, or combo, or anything, we're getting a damage factor of 3,000. It's 3 combo attacks. They all happen at the same second instantly. And those 3 combo attacks are going to equal 3,000 damage factor. That is spicy. Pretty saucy. Ooh, you had YSG expertise. You swapped them. Good, Echo. Are you doing a trap city? He looks like Khan. He is a Khan, Evergreen. Khan is like a clan, bro. Like, Khan is like a family. The Khans, right? The Mongols. 4 more likes, boys. Let's get there. Let's get there. If you're just joining, be sure to like the stream. We're almost there. We are almost there. $246. 247. Let's go. Nah, it's your flex farm. Oh, man. That is the goal there. Okay, good, good. The Khan is the name of the royal family. The Khans. Who had 14 wives? Genghis? Probably had more than that. Bucks, what are you doing, buddy? You enjoying your day? We are there. We made it, fam. We made it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Do some member gifting here. Hayden. Camille. Oh, I can't pronounce that name. Vengat. Sweezy Money. JR. Yo! Unky. Oh, Unky. Zero. NP. Peace. NP just got a membership. Yo, that's 100%. Yes, that's 100% being screenshotted. Oh, Mercer, good to see you, buddy. My guy Mercer. Mercer Militia hanging out in 1903. Thank you for the super sticker, buddy. Thank you so much. Good to see you, man. Oh, Minty, you're late, bro. We've been talking about it for 2 hours. Literally been talking about it for 2 hours.
Yo!
Do you want me to stop everything I'm doing and have the same conversation all over again for the next 2 hours? I can do that. Neil, good to see you, man. Yeah, no tyrants. I think it was a little different than it is today. I don't think the wives that Khan had back in the day had near the respect and power that our significant others and spouses have today. Congratulations to all the gift memberships. Thank you so much. Minty, it's pretty broken, bro. I do like the dynamic, and this is one of the things we talk about, is that when they put a lot of thought into this, when they're gonna release these commanders and they're gonna give us a new dynamic or aspect and combo, right? Well, with the field commander, they're giving it to us, but it's not like they can't just go release like 6 combo commanders. Okay, so I think what they did with Arthur was really, really good because it gives you viability now because he's just broken as a skill damage commander as a secondary. However, that combo is going to come into play. Like his combo stuff's going to come into play. He just doesn't have the commanders to do it with now. You know, we're going to makeshift Attila as with Arthur primary in a combo. We're going to makeshift some stuff to see if it works. But the rally's kind of the same. And so basically the rally is that they have gotten, basically the rally is that they put out a combo commander, but there's so many synergies with normal attack damage commanders like Attila and Takeda, and even some of the smite commanders in an artifact KVK, that they're giving you viability now, and he's going to be really freaking good. I mean, I think it's going to be the best. This Attila Subutai rally is going to be the best you can get. I mean, it's going to be kind of broke, but that combo stuff's coming. Like it's coming. Like you got to wait some cycles, get more commanders in here that are combo commanders for it to really. It's kind of the same thing. Now, what they didn't do they tried to with Shajar is they tried to make her a high damage commander, and they did. If you run her primary. So she's viable now, but there's no other true damage commanders that she can really pair with in the field. Same thing with CY and the Garrison. And so they're learning how to do that, right? If they're going to introduce an aspect to the game like true damage or mighty healing, then they got to figure out ways to essentially add other aspects. Oh, is this building? No. Well, that's a big mistake. That is a big mistake. Very big mistake.
What's a big mistake?
Oh,
Be more specific.
They built this flag and didn't have a garrison in it.
Oh, I see.
Do I know the podcast Bad Friends? The new commander looks like Bobby Lee. Bro, just call him Subaru. Subutai. Subutai is going to remember where the U's are. We're going to have to wait a little bit for the new rally to be viable. No, Minty. It's going to be viable now. It's too broken. Literally, it's too broken. Let's review it. This is the most damage of any commander in the game on a single target. You get these aspects for the rally, 50%, 50% stats with 30% defense, which is great for cavalry. This is underwhelming. I mean, it's going to fire off pretty quick, but it's got a 10-second cooldown. This gets to be a little bit more powerful. You're doing 10% more combo damage, and then you're doing 2 stacks of 15% more normal damage. So you're going to have a perpetual 30% normal damage. So this might as well say this commander gets 10, when he's rallying a city or stronghold, this commander gets 10% more combo attack damage and 30% more normal damage, which is kind of nuts. And then now we've got a burn effect, and he puts us on for 2 seconds. You hit with a basic attack, 50% chance to take 20% more normal damage. So you're racking up this normal damage that's only enhancing your combo damage. And if you put Attila primary with this and you ratchet up this 30% normal damage, and then Attila does, as primary, does his buff of 30% normal damage. That's 60% normal damage. 60%. And let's say you get an Attila Force skill all damage proc. Like, the numbers we're gonna see on the red in this are just gonna be astronomical. Just insane. And I did mention 60% normal damage bonus with Attila's 30% counterattack. You want to go swarm that? I don't want to go swarm that. Oh, man, it's going to get wild. Bus driver, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much for the super chat. It was good to see you yesterday. I saw your stream. Jumped in and said hi. So that's kind of what we're looking at on some of these skills. So that's why I think it's going to be kind of nuts, kind of broken. CPO Emilianus and Subutai? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we were just talking about that. It's going to be kind of fun. If we were talking about double rallying the pass, if you use Subutai with Takeda, and you basically have a 6 out of 7 second skill cycle, 6 seconds of that is with the burn effect. So you tank with that rally, and then you go run CPO Emilianus with William Wallace. Just hammer the smite. It will be out of control. Absolutely out of control. So it'll be crazy. I got to show my stream setup. I'm just chilling. It's going good. Who's over here? Jawas. Got him going. Oh, there's Plato. I'll go watch Plato here. Let's go. He's running Joan. Is he running Joan with Arthur? Somebody go find out. I love watching Plato on stream when he fights. He is freaking click nasty, guys. Click, 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 click. Like, he's constantly clicking. It's unbelievable. Ah, the destructive defender himself. Oh no, here we go. Ash Herman, super high DPS skill rallies. Yep. Yep. Okay. But I'd rather swarm down an Ash Herman than an Attila Subutai. Yes, absolutely. That's going to hurt, boys. I mean, it's funny because, we're so focused on this combo damage, and it's a lot like Gorgo was with her smite. So when Gorgo came out and her skills were released, people were talking about smites. Like, that's all they were talking about. It's like, guys, she's a normal damage enhancer. Like, look at all this normal damage she does. And they're like, yeah, you can swarm her. It's like, can ya? Like, really? Because she's got normal damage, a lot of it. And swarming a Gorgo Hera is exceptionally hard. Swarming a Gorgo Attila is exceptionally hard. Like, so I think it's the same with Subutai. People are like, oh yeah, massive damage. That's the combo stuff. But, you can swarm that. It's like, wait, bro. You really can't. I mean, the guy's just got 30% perpetual normal damage. Yes. Yes, Ravens. I've already talked about all this stuff. And we've been going here for 2.5 hours, so it's going good. But you need like 960 swarm stuff, and it's still a mess. I've been there, bro. I've taken on the highest of the high-end 960 swarms, and that's where Attila Gorgo was born, and Gorgo Attila. It was fun. It was so much fun. Just do so much damage. I guess a swarm. Thomas, good to see you. Ooh. That can be a very good counter rally. here. So, okay. So just quick review on this King's Land. It's going pretty good, giving us great content and stuff to talk about while we talk about Subutai. All this territory here has gotten burned out now from 2489. So looks like GT is going to start really putting some pressure down here on some cut points and get down to this pass as soon as they can. So definitely got to watch out for this. Got good touch points here. They're getting after it here pretty good. And they're done touching here. That 2489 flag burned out. So these zig flags are just so hard to defend sometimes. It's just really difficult. The 849 flag burned out, so they're not touching anymore. So this is just a straight 960 versus 2049 here. And then you've got 1188 and 846 really putting the pressure on each other here. And 846 is doing a good job there, but they're both burning. Should be interesting. Attila Subutai counter is Attila Subutai. I'm 5 marching is replacing one of my pairs with Philip. Ideal for my lineup. Should swap. It's a lot of towers, y'all. Holy. CPO Prime or William Wallace and use Philip with either LC or CPO. Depends if you've got Philip or not. So that can kind of be a question there. Let's see here. Wonder how Attila Arthur will be. Thomas, we checked that out. You can go to my Arthur video I put out yesterday. We went through all that testing. It's viable. I mean, you can put Attila behind Arthur and run the Delta and run the combo. But Arthur is so much more useful as a secondary commander with skill damage. Like, he is crazy. Duke's Fury. Oh, we're up to 8,200 YouTube subscribers. That's crazy. 3K on the Discord members. Let's get the Discord members closer to the YouTube subscribers. Both are free. Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of fun. Thank you so much for keeping us up to date, Dukes. Yeah, James, we cooking over here, bro. Let's see. I see a Philip in the field. Ragnar, Joan. I want to see some people run a Joan with Arthur behind. Definitely want to see that. Kind of see where we're at. Oh, what are we doing here? This is all working out pretty good. Still see these Shajars in the field. I mean, she does damage. I mean, there's nothing you can say about that. Is that Nuggets Barbecue? This is one of my old guys. Where is he? I saw him. Where'd he go? There he is. Where is he? No. Oh, hold on. I gotta find this guy. He's an old friend of mine. Peace McNuggets is in this thing. There he is. Oh! Right when I see a zoo guy, I click on it and it's dead. That's par for the course. Look at these Arthurs. People running the Arthur primary. Let's go. That's good. 10 minutes for the Chatsky Discord quiz. I am actually, that's a good point, Dukes. Everybody needs to go to my Discord. The link is in the description. You can go do the quiz. We've got a $25 gift card prize every week that we do on the quiz. It's a lot of fun. Peace, what's the genre of the quiz this week?
It is sports this week.
Sports? Oh, I'm in.
Sports.
I win. Better release next archers with 200 attack stats. Peace, are we about good now?
Good with what?
Good
with what?
with ending the stream? We can go raid somebody?
Whatever you like, sir. I'm just chilling. About to drive again, so.
Okay. So I'm going to end the stream. That way everybody can go do the quiz on my Discord. What's going on here? Do that. Let me do this. Who do we got here? So we have, let's see here. We got Gaines doing it, Only Farmer, Plato, Ihara. Plato gave me a raid the other day. So we're going to send you guys over to Plato. So when you get there, tell him Chadsky sent you. Hang out. He's fighting this KVK, so you get to see it from the 960 perspective and go support our guy Plato. Gonna have more stuff coming for you guys all next week as we get more and more information on this commander. We'll do some sim testing and kind of figure it out. Also some Zone 4 stuff next week on the restart, or I say restart, on the alt account. Be a lot of fun. And it's been awesome hanging out with you guys today. Been great. We've had like 5 streams this week or 4 streams this week. They've all been very, very popular. And just encourage everybody to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, check out the Discord, and anything else you need. Just jump into the Discord and you ask. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate and love everybody. Thank you so much for being a part of what we do. With that being said, y'all enjoy your weekend, broskies.